Well, that talks a bit about, not really the history, I wouldn't go through the genealogy of the family, but that gives you a history linked together and just different stories that are passed on. And I want you to make an important distinction here about stories and history. Because in our family, the history was all passed on through the stories over the dinner table or the lunch table. And my kids still talk about what they learned about their grandfather and grandmother and all these stories. And they usually be stories wrapped up in some amusing tale of some sort, which also got blown completely out of proportion when appropriate, as families do. But we wouldn't have any history recorded or written down or anything if it hadn't been for those discussions. And sometimes I think we've got to remember to record some of those things and to speak about those things. The other thing I would implore you to do is to ask those questions, those ones you don't want to ask, or you in fact may want to know about asking them, but you're not sure what's the right time. And it's as simple as these days, you video with your phone if you like, or this grand version we have working here with my video history. But find some way to record and measure those things and ask the most important questions. Not just the things you always would, but like I could never get from my dad about the stick with flying cross, for example. Did I ask enough times to know the questions? Did people brush it off as not important? Well, it might not be important to you now, but it is to the next generation and their grandchildren and what on. So you don't have to have a huge store of information, but if you think about how you do it and pass it down from family to family.